Alright guys, back with another review. This one is the final piece from Betomatali that I own. It is none other but Friday the 13th Part 3 version of Jason Voorhees. This one, I mean, it has a story to it. Long story short, I didn't think I would be able to find this piece. I was told it's going to be super hard to find, and not too many people part with this version. And then Sideshow obviously came out with their Jason, but I mean, the prototypes, of course, look great, but then you find out the hockey mask doesn't come off, and that was an issue, and it was just booty after that. So luckily, I came across someone who was selling theirs, and I was able to acquire this piece. The next step would be to get the barn set, so I can have a full display for it. But this is hands down the best Part 3 Jason that has ever been done. Beto and Lou, they just obviously they nailed everything. So we will go over each head sculpt that came with this figure and all the accessories. So as always, let's start off with the head. All right, with the hockey mask off, this one is the actual version of the look of Jason in the original film. There was a Stan Winston alternate version that they had in an alternate scene, but that was not used in the film. You can see the film or the alternate scene online, but they didn't use that one, so they stuck with this look. Once again, as always, Beto captured every detail of Jason, even though you got a quick glance of his face in the part 3 film. But all the detail from the slight hunchback to the, obviously the deformed head, the ears, the droopy eye. I just wish this transferred over into part 4. I wish they did not change the look at all because, like I said, Savini, I know he wanted to do his own thing, but at the same time, you need to stick to, the film and, just stick with the same look. I just didn't like how overnight getting hit with an axe completely morphed him into a different character. But with this sculpt, you get 3 sculpts total, 1 battle damage, and 1 of the version of Stan Winston. All right, and this version is the Stan Winston version head. This one I actually preferred. If I wish they would have used this one in the film. He looks more menacing than the other one. I don't know. The other one just looked like, I don't know. Maybe it had a scarier look to it, but this version I felt was a much better fit for Jason. But again, it really doesn't matter because in part 4 they just completely changed everything. A lot of things happen with this franchise where it's like, why did you do that? Why did you change this? Why did you change that? But still, they're all classic films. Again, with this piece, you get 3 separate heads, 3 separate chest or neck adapters or pieces to go with the heads, and then you get two hockey masks. So well done by Beto again. We need more versions. Really wasn't a fan of the part 5 because, you know, someone impersonating Jason, but I can still respect, you know, the storyline of how they wanted to do it. I know Beto said he was probably going to do that one, or that is in the works after everything else is done, but we shall see. We probably won't see Jason for a couple of years from Beto, but at least we got these pieces to hear or sit here to enjoy. So with that, let's take a look at that battle damage one with the hockey mask on it. And as you see right here, this is the accessories that comes with the figure. You have the well-designed Friday the 13th Part 3 3D sign. This set did come with a pair of 3D glasses so that you can view the art box. Beto put some of photos on the art box in 3D so that you can pretty much look at the art box in 3D and have everything pop out. You have the axe. You have the famous fire poker that he stabbed a woman through the chest with. You have the harpoon gun, where the first time you see Jason wearing the hockey mask. You have all 3 head sculpts, both hockey masks, and then, like I said, that extra neck piece, if in case you want to display the battle damage with blood on the neck. All work done by Beto, especially with this harpoon gun, real metal harpoon, and then the fact that this right here is actually rubber. Just everything on it is just perfect, and that is sharp right there at that tip. No, this does not shoot an actual harpoon, so don't ask. Then you got the fire poker. I mean, again, everything done by Beto. Like I said, I'm not really too big of a fan with extra heads. I mean, I can see why it's needed, but you know, if you ever get tired of looking at the same pose over, you can just go in and swap everything out. But you have to have the complete set. I don't think you can sit here and have half or just, you know, a third of the set. You got to have everything. This was number 12 out of 20. Let's hope it stays like that. I really don't want this to have another rerun. Let's keep those 20 pieces at 20. We don't need another run of the part 3. Let's just keep moving on. Like I said, we got part 4, part 6. Let's go on in part 5. Let's get that part 7. That's what we need. All right, and that wraps it up. Like I said, this figure I never expected to be in my collection, but I got lucky and somebody ended up selling theirs. I know people ask around, and some people crack jokes and say, oh, you'll never find this piece. No one will ever sell it. That's not true. People will eventually either have to sell their figure for some reason, or they get out of the hobby and they're selling their figures. You know, some will sit there and pass photos to friends so they can post it on and sell it for them. You never know what happens. Someone is going to end up selling, you know, something, and you might be able to catch it and be able to grab it. And hopefully at that time, you're not going to be paying an arm and a leg for it. But I was lucky enough to grab this piece. Amazing piece by Beto. Like I said, I think it held the title as, you know, best Jason for a long time until Beto did that part 6. And that part 6, just in my opinion, it blew everything else out of competition. So the next plan is to get the barn diorama so I can have it displayed like that. I do need to do the same thing with Bubba, so I'm going to talk to Alex and get like 2 orders and get the barn set and grab the set for the diorama set for Bubba. What's the next review? I guess we can go over. No, I'm not ready to show that part 6, Jason in the coffin. Not ready to do that one yet. We'll probably jump into more Rain Man pieces. I think we definitely need to do that Psycho set, which is a fucking masterpiece. And I think like I said, his best work ever is the Elephant Man. We need to jump into that one. So stay tuned. I know everybody's been asking me about my projects and everything. I'll give you guys an update on that later down the road as more things progress and give you guys details on what's going on. So till then, stay tuned.
Know what that means, but I like it. All right, guys. So we haven't done a review in a little bit of time. The Rob Zombie review we filmed that